It'd be a little bit of WoW time today. Kind of take a little break from Stardew Valley, play a little WoW, little Dancing Wolf, and the return of Colarra, who hasn't been seen for many months at this point, but she's back. I hope you guys will enjoy her being back. Look at her, she's just dancing as Ghost Wolf. This is just music that plays in Ironforge. It's just, I think, more of a gnome type music, but this is Ironforge music. It's just in-game music. I was gonna look for other stuff, but we'd have to figure out a way. I'll have to figure out a way to maybe be able to use the YouTube music library and have that play in the background. I know that would work if we were streaming on YouTube, but I don't know how to necessarily make that work for Twitch. But we just dancing. Check us out. We're dancing. Look at this. Gnomes are so tiny that, like, we're taller than that gnome on a mount. Alright, well, I believe, looking at what we have for active quests, I believe we were trying to get towards... I think we're going to be... Looks like we're going to be doing maybe some wetlands quests. We also have this Stormpike Order that is over in... what is it? Lochmadon, I think, is the area. So we'll head over there, turn this quest in. We can enjoy the wild music in the background, though. We do be on our character that's on the PvE server, so we won't have to worry about getting jumped by anybody unless we sillily put on the put on PvP, and that is like below. That was kind of weird. But anyways, how is everybody doing today? Still a little bit on the more nippy side around here for this time of year. Sorry about that. I just suddenly had to have a cough. But happy it's the weekend. That's good. But I don't know. I think sometimes I would take the fall cold. I feel like some stuff is like moved on me or something, because a little weird where these weapon swing timers were. Ever notice how like the spring cold is like wet and awful feeling, whereas like fall, it's like it's cold, but it's like kind of sometimes feels like it's a little on the warmer side of being cold, weirdly. Sorry, we're gonna end up wasting the first like 15 plus minutes of the stream just running somewhere, but it gives us time to talk about stuff if we want to. Like, for example, maybe like what could be a good stopping point for Stardew? Because my mind's gone to is once we get through the first year, that's going to be the end of like the first season of us playing it, so to speak, and that will take a tiny break away from it for a while because there's only so much one might want to play or watch for Stardew, and let people catch up on everything that happened in the first year. But hey, you know what? At the same time, at least, you know, I'm getting a little bit of WoW. You know, it's been a couple weeks, I think, since I've really played any WoW for you guys. Nope, that is not the way we were trying to go. Okay, we're skinning and mining, so we should probably keep an eye out for nodes that we can actually get to. That copper is below ground. That one is also below. Alright, that's right. We're still got a long ways to go before we'll be dual wielding it all. So, anybody got any games that they're looking forward to that might be coming out sometime soon? Kind of looking forward to the next Diablo 4 expansion. I see that up here. Grab this copper, which I believe is next week. For that, you know what? That is not why I struggle to understand why I had Ghost Wolf over there. Usually have that kind of near the mount stuff. You know, I suppose the other thing we could try to do... Curiosity. Anybody this low in level at all, really? Like trying to do dead mines? There are, but you know what? Let's just keep questing. Yoink, my tin vein. I didn't actually look. Is the drop any good, or are we still looking at the drops for watching is still just house stuff for the retail expansion? All right, what do we got? So at 13 points, we got 2 points we need to get, so probably just gonna put those... Oh, that's a copper vein over here, hold on. If I put our next 2 level up points into enhancing totems. Oh, there's like 2 nodes over here, actually. Completely ran past the first one I was actually looking at first. Oh. It's like, where the heck is it? I thought for a second it might have been inside this tree. We do need to get up to... What is it? 125. Oh, I'm gonna be so annoyed if I just like ran this way and I didn't need to. Oh my god. Alright, well. I'm a goof. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the run. We really actually didn't need to do it. We just, you know, wasted like 15 minutes running for no reason. Then again, I think I can be forgiven. It's been quite a while since we've played this character. Obviously, we did all this running probably the last time we played this character. Hello, Mr. Paladin. Meanwhile, I know the WoW music's just gonna put everyone, it's gonna put everyone to sleep because it's so common. Or do I have the wrong quest? I'm just probably all over myself in the wrong things. Oh my god, this is, we needed to go to Stormwind. Alright, everybody can facepalm. I am just all over the wrong places for everything. This is what I get for just seeing the quest, recognizing the name, but then not actually reading what step we were up to. Alright, now we're just to Menethil Harbor, okay. Let's just verify everything we have to figure out, just so I can remind myself of what we were doing. Okay. Alright, so we're just trying to get some levels elsewhere is what we've been doing, clearly, to get more, so we can do more in Ashenvale.
You got my attention.
Okay, so even if we wanted to go to Stormwind, we kind of can't, because we haven't been down there. Now I understand why I was where I was. So, let's forget that. Okay. I forgot this is the era where the game doesn't auto get you out of shapeshift forms to take flights. Alright, so what I'm going to do is not abandon that. Let's untrack that so I don't have to stare at it. And we'll start doing these wetlands quests, because I'm not going to just go all the way back to Stormwind. Not Stormwind, to Ironforge to take the tram to continue on. I will just have to at least get this character to Stormwind on my own time. Okay, couldn't remember if we... But then again, even if I had this character in a guild at one point, it's been so long that they would have been easily booted. we got... Let's see, got 36. 36 drinks. Okay, we should be all right. I absolutely love being in a magical world that doesn't have its mages just teleport everybody everywhere. It's so fun to have to just wait on these long flights. Alright, we can pick up, we'll drop this quest off, we'll pick up new stuff. And I do remember that I was reading this stuff to you guys.
King's honor.
I remember doing that.
For the Alliance.
But do we really want to? I suppose we can still do it. Hello there, Shaman. Can I interest you in a pair of boots? Perhaps some newly cured skins. Here's some skins, though.
Be careful.
This is from Einar, right? Hasn't delivered his skins to me in person for almost a week now. No doubt it's some differences with the wife. Maybe I'll have my wife go speak with Sita sometime.
Light bless you.
All right, what do we got here? I'm James Halloran, the tanner. My cured crocodile skins are sought after all over. Shipments leaving by boat to ports around the world. Met Einar. He's one of the hunters that brings crocodile skins in for me. I'm a bit short on the softer skins that come off crocodile young. Being that I'm running low, I'll pay you top coin for a stack of the skins. You can find the young crocs in the marshes right outside of town.
Go with honor, friend. Need help?
Murlocs are crawling out from the deep waters and building their villages on the coastline. They are harassing our fishers and merchants and must be stopped. One of these Murlocs, Gobbler, skulks with other bluegill Murlocs and harries merchants along the road, always then retreating to the safety of the nearby Murloc hovels. Our merchants are in jeopardy, and we will pay to secure them. Gobbler prowls the river inlet north of here. Find him, slay his kin, and bring me his head.
Light bless you.
Off with his head. Of course, most of vanilla storytelling is just, hey, we got these, we got the stuff we need done, and you're just gonna go do it because you're a nobody.
Welcome.
On my weekly visit to Ironbeard's tomb, I was attacked by dreadful dripping oozes. Naturally, I panicked. I threw my bag at one, but it didn't do anything. The ooze just sucked it right up. Luckily, it did give me enough time to get away. The bad news is that I really need to get the contents of my bag. I don't know which ooze I threw my bag at. They all look the same. Ironbeard's tomb is northeast of here, near Dunmotor. Thank you so much.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Well, it's probably gonna be a little bit before we get to that one. Not to mention my history with that quest and the amount of grind that it'll probably be. Alright, let's get our buffs on. What is your thing? Well, everything's yellow so far, so. Oh my. You must be the scout Longbraid said he would send. You cannot imagine how worried I have been. I'm actually not, but sure, I'll pretend. My wife, Murrin, has been sending me letters each week for the past month. She's part of the Welgar excavation team, but it has been nearly 2 weeks since her last correspondence. Surely something is wrong. Longbraid said he would send a scout to check up on things if we did not hear from the team soon. I assume that scout is you. Find Murrin at the excavation site to the east.
Safe travels.
Alright, well, we'll do that, but not quite yet. I know there's crocs in the water, but without a water-breathing spell, I don't want to go down there if I don't have to. There been other people out, of course. So that's well, okay. So we're just gonna run into other people doing this. It's like a good thing and a bad thing at the same time that there are still low-level characters. It's nice because that means if we get tough quests, we can actually probably find help, but it's also bad because that means we're still competing for mobs. You know, I should just go find young crocolisks that are elsewhere. Where else can we find these? More along this river. Or that inlet part. I guess luckily that druid does not have the swimming form yet. That heal. I don't know where that druid went, but it don't matter to me. Mr. Croc, we're just gonna see how bad it is to just whack you with the staff and not use. Actually, no, we'll use lightning shield though. It is cheaper than flame shock. Two stamina and 3 spirit. Yeah, we'll drop a little health for some regen. Alright, is that druid still around here? Because if they are, we will just continue down the road until we find other ones. So what we can do is go from the Crocs to yeah, you know what? We'll just go from the Croc. Let's go to the eastern side. Go kill some Crocs over there instead to get their skin. Then we'll go over to Ironbeard's tomb. Try to get this bag. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long. Hello, sir. A pig pet? No. Gonna be one of those days where people who could give buffs are just not going to. Yeah, we can. Are there really young crocs over just here? Oh, that treasure chest. Oh, hey, we found that. I think we found the druid. I think this was the druid that was over where we were. Although it's not like it's labeled for the for just the plain crocs to drop young skins. Okay. All right, croc buddies. Let's not fight me too hard on the skins. That's the wrong button. I was about to say, hello, sir. I'm right here. Come fight me. Alright, Crocs. I see we're at that, I got one left. But we're just not gonna drop our skin is just gonna be constantly not up to snuff for us to want to take it. Well, let's move. We don't want to be... Let's say, we don't want to be fighting another one right at the same time. God damn it. Oh my god. I'm still used to the PvP server. I'm like, someone's gonna jump me while I'm trying to get my my mana back. Wow. We also neglected our cooking. it is nice to be back on this character, considering we put her on the shelf due to me having to try to level a warlock super quick. But still end up taking like a month. Yeah. Okay, well that's that. Need to remember not to hit Earthshock because we're only using rank 1 for interrupts. All right, oozes within the level 20 range nemesis. How many of you is it gonna take to get this stupid bag? Alright. I'll take it. I'll take the one kill, get the quest item. Now we can just make our way all the way back, and we'll go after the Murlocs. I get that quest item really quick, but heaven forbid you get the... on what is it, Blood Mist Owl. Heaven forbid you get the item from the Blood Elves over there for that one quest quickly. Although we definitely got lucky with that one, because I think on my Warlock, I think I want to say I probably killed about 30 of those guys. Everybody having a good time so far? I know this isn't always the greatest of game types to watch. Alright, as long as everybody's having fun, we can all have fun. Just got some fun Murlocs to take care of. And then we'll have... well, minus this excavation team thing. We are about to level up as well. We only got... we got less than 10% to the next level, so that'll get us level 23. Oh, that is a Murloc.
I'm out of range.
Come here, you Murloc. I heard that. It sounded like you hit me with a sinister strike. Well, at least the Murlocs is just gotta call out what, 12 of these regular ones, and then we just need the main guy's head. Bluegill, Dweller, not what we need. Let the big old plant guy walk through, because who cares about... We don't need him. So, what are we all thinking? Are we thinking that they're gonna continue this anniversary stuff right into Lich King? Or do you think this is it? Think they're just gonna stop on Burning Crusade? I really hope that they do go through to Lich King. It's game really, to me, hits its stride in that. So many more viable classes. That might sell for a bit. A 2 strength, 2 stamina, one-handed sword. If only we could use it. Alright, sir, come... Okay, I was gonna say, come back this way. We don't... We need to make... Still need to make sure we're not fighting multiple things. Oh, Mr. Horde, I'm so glad I don't have to worry about that stuff. This was the PvP server. That guy probably would have been like, yeah, I'm gonna be a pain in the butt and attack this little level. I feel like we've dealt with more than just 4 Murlocs.
I need to get closer.
But hey, you know what? How nice. Us not having to be in the Draenei area, though. Ding. Level up. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Hansen totems. Not that we're... I didn't want to actually put a totem down, but...
I'm out of range.
Is what it is. I guess now we're gonna kind of stick near here for the next couple minutes so we can at least take advantage of it. This way, little Murloc. What is that giving us anyways? An extra 10 strength. You know, we actually start using our totems a little bit. It's one thing I never seem to do at low level.
It's too far away.
Come on, sir. Come over here. Just realized that let's put stone skin. Put stone skin down instead of strength of earth. Well, why am I not surprised?
I can't cast that yet.
Okay, I can't help but my mind immediately goes to when a high level wants to level up something. If you know that it's a quest area, probably not the place to level up your profession. That's just my opinion. I always try to not annoy the low level people. Okay, we just need one more. Can we get you? Are you gonna... You're not gonna bring anybody with you,
I
right?
need to get closer.
But hey, at least that priest was... At least that priest gave us a buff. You would resist it. Alright, perfect. Well, at least we know now not to do the excavation team quest over here right now, because I would kind of want the skins too, which would do me no good to team up. Even then, like, I think 58, you'd just be ruining your experience, the amount of experience you'd get anyways, because being in a group with somebody too high level.
Well met.
Oh, we do have these skins. Nice work you've done here, Colarra. The quality of these skins is superb. I'll have to get them into the current process as soon as possible. Oh, but before I get to that, there's some other work I need done that I think you might be able to take care of.
Go with honor, friend.
I sent my apprentice out into the marshes to skin some of our famous giant wetlands crocodiles. When he didn't return, I went out to look for him. Let's just say it wasn't a pretty sight. Midwife says he might pull through, but in the meantime, I still need my skins. If you'd like to kill a few more of the brutes, I wouldn't be opposed. After what they did, you'll find the Crocs north up the coast beyond the Murloc hovels.
Be careful.
Well, that's a level 26 quest, so we're clearly not going to do that yet.
Light be with you.
Oh, yeah, I know your merchant won't be, but well done, Colarra. Accept this as payment for fulfillment of your contract with the merchant marines.
For the Alliance.
Not long ago, a merchant vessel, the Blind Princess, was raided by Murlocs. Although the ship escaped intact, much of its cargo was dragged overboard by the creatures, including a very valuable statuette of Tyrannus Menethil. We want that statuette recovered. Search the coastal Murloc hovels for crates, barrels, and other evidence of lost cargo. Find the Menethil's statuette and return it to me.
Light bless you.
And also, that's 25. That's it's right on the borderline. $23 puts us a little bit better at on some of these quests, right? That's 24. That's 25. Actually, sadly, we need to head towards
Hi.
Stormwind, I think.
Watch
Yeah,
your
we
back.
found your bag. Oh, thank you, Colarra. I was afraid it was lost for good. Alright, so she goes looking through it. I don't have much use for this anymore, but wash it off. I'm sure you can make use of it. So you just got a 10-slot
Off
bag.
with ya.
Not that we need it, because we already have 10-slot bags on this character. If I go by our quests, we need another location.
Well met.
So, god damn the stupid.
See you around.
They're not. I feel like there's probably a mod for this. So let's just go to Curse Forge and go look. It's got to be an add-on to auto get me out of Ghost Wolf when I want to fly away. Obnoxious. I have to hit that button. Like something like there's like auto dismount. Yeah. Mount speed. I believe it's this auto dismount. Yeah. Well, let's install that. I'm at it. I'm just gonna update some stuff, and then we'll hopefully be better off in a little bit. Alright, so we'll do a /reload. Let's check our add-ons. Of course, my luck is going to be that this was a out-of-date thing in the first place. I don't see it here. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Well, I suppose back to the thing that I was meant to do on my own before. Now that I'm kind of remembering a bit better, that I think I was going to take this tram on my own time to get us down to Stormwind, but I guess, hey, we all get to do it together. Because we are going to head to Duskwood. I just got 4. Well, we haven't scanned the auction house on this server in so long. I don't know if this is still a profit. We'll just sit right on down. Well, let's enjoy the ride. It's also actually a really good spot to get up, stretch, do whatever you need to do for that. Probably not so much for me, because I go do that. By the time I come back, we'll probably be back in Ironforge and have to ride it all over again. Oh, it's funny. One time when I was playing this I don't remember exactly what expansion or what was going on. Might have even been honestly vanilla. But I purposely ran down this entire tram thing, and I ran past a couple people, kind of having a bit of roleplay fun, if you know what I mean. Kind of weird. Ghost Wolf, such a nice, just a handy spell. Alright, oh, actually, while we're here, too, we can turn this in. Hello,
Here,
sir.
Very good.
Ah, a request from one of the Stormpikes. That's a proud clan, full of quality dwarves. Rich ones, too. Thank you, Colarra. I'll get to work on Mountaineer Stormpike Shield by the end of the day.
Watch
Well,
your
thank
back.
you. It's, you know, it's just a free 6 silver for me. Kind of funny. Who's actually paying that silver? Am I being paid the money by the guy that I turned the quest into, or is it just implied that I was given the money beforehand? Because it'd be kind of weird for somebody to send you a letter and then you have to pay for the letter. All right, let's not forget to get the flight point here. Oh, there's classic, a hunter with a Ravager pet. Yeah, we should also... Actually, no, we'll get the... No. Double back on that. We're going to check the auction house first, then we'll hit the flight point. You know what? Honestly, this might be my favorite music in this, is the Stormwind music. Oh, the scan's going to be a pain in the butt, isn't it? Well, we might get some frame drops here from doing this scan. So if it gets really slow, it's probably me. And specifically me as in the game, more not the stream. Well, there goes the frames. Say goodbye to them. Wave goodbye to them. Should probably just look upwards so that you can't even tell that this is happening. Of course, this is going to take a while, but then, like, this percentage thing will just... Yeah, I was going to say like this. It's just going to fly forward. Alright. Perfect. So... We'll start, trying to sell some stuff if we can. I should actually... I do need to have a... Do we have one, actually, or do we just move stuff? That's a two-handed axe. Okay, we do. Need a one-handed axe. We should try to keep our one-handed skills up so that when we do get dual wield, we'll be able to just use dual wield right away rather than having to level skill. Maybe to the Crocodilus, Murloc Eyes. Excuse me. I'll just buy those ones. Those are going for well under the vendor price. Yeah, note to self. Well, not even note to myself. Note to anybody. Don't, like... It's absolutely silly to sell stuff for under the vendor price. Because I am the type that will just... That'll just buy... shiny fish scales. Do I have... Okay, no, we'll keep those, because that's our water breathing spell. That's right, it's fish oil, that's our via water walk-in. Okay, so now the new thing is, for curiosity's sake, is bronze at the moment is listed as a 2 silver profit if we bought both copper and tin. Here's the fun thing, though. We don't have to buy both because we can just buy the tin because we have 33 copper. If we do my usual fun thing, which would be to go tin ore. Tin ore is going for 12 silver. That is definitely not a profit in any way or form. What a tin bar is going for? 8 silver. This is not a... What do you mean this is a profit? Oh, I guess because you get 2 per... What's bronze bars going for? 7... Okay, so this is completely off when it comes to that. Alright, maybe time to take a break. So, what we're gonna do is... Tin bar... These are a lot cheaper. I just want 20 of them. Without overspending. Okay, we're gonna be a little crazy, so that's... We need all of these down to the... I think this is the last ones we need. So since we need to take our first break anyways, my thing is we're gonna see. Those are just gonna get sold, and we got some, we do got some running to do.
Greetings.
Let's drop down here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run down to Goldshire. I'll stop there. I'll start smelting our stuff. As we need to smelt this copper down in the first place. So we're gonna do a lot of our smelting while we take a quick break. Because it's gonna take a little bit. Oh, we only have 19. Whoops. Well, I kind of bumbled my addition, clearly. Or I didn't pick up one of the... Maybe I didn't pick up a bar. Maybe one... Did I not get one of them? No, I did. I guess I just miscounted. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because we do have... We do got 4 tin anyways. Let's just double check. Okay. Alright, let's just smelt this tin real fast. Alright, so that should be... Well, all we need to do is that 1, right? Yeah, that gives us our 20. I'll have to sadly deal with this sound, so we're gonna get up, gonna stretch. We'll be right back in just a little bit. All right, I am back, and I just noticed we need to go add-ons. We do not need necrosis on a shaman.
Open for business.
All right, let's get our bronze. Not that it's gonna be anytime soon for us to sell that. Let's hope we also get quite a few. Looks like we've gotten, what is that? We've gotten 4 level ups so far. Make that 5. And a 6. Oh no, just 5. I'm miscounted. That's just the theme of the night. Miscount. Okay, there's 6. You know what? I will accept 6 level ups from a green from a green. Well, we do got a little bit of a trip. Watchful Eye. I don't remember that quest. No, I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna put on auto run. I'm gonna look up this quest real fast before we get up to it, or I guess technically get past it. Okay, so that would require us to go to do some to do a quest in the Red Ridge area, or what's next door? Yeah, Red Ridge Mountains. I don't think we're not gonna do that. No. Yeah, let me unstick ourselves from that fence. Looking for a cobalt shovel. All right, let's turn those quests off. I suppose we could do a couple quests in Red Ridge. We gotta kind of run nearby. Hey, thank you for a tiny bit of intellect. So it seems to me that today is that classic sad day in the wrestling calendar year. We seem to be at the post WrestleMania releases, which is kind of, it's always sad to see people, essentially a whole business who operates off of every year having layoffs. Yeah, some names were shocking. Yeah, some of them have been shocking, providing that they're that the reports are accurate. I'm surprised that to combat any possible misinformation that due to the fact that WWE is a publicly traded company, I'm surprised that they don't have to do a public release statement of people that they're releasing out of their contracts. Alright, you know what? We're just not gonna do any of this stuff here. We're just gonna grab that flight point, and we're gonna move on. Considering I just started talking about it, I'm gonna pull up. I always use the one site that I'm okay with for the most part to see what they have done up. But see, that's the bigger thing, is this weird. So far, Wrestling Inc. has reported for Nikki Cross being gone, Zoe Stark, Alba Fire. I think as of now, I think we're at the point of all the Wyatt 6 members being gone. Yeah, so we got Bo Dallas, Joe Gacy, Dexter Lumis kind of has. I don't think that's been officially done up, but he posted a picture of him with an axe, which you could kind of interpret two different ways. You can interpret that as he's going back to his old character, but it could just be the whole like, hey, I got axed. You got Andre Chase. That one's not surprising at all. Like, I feel like for him it's been all downhill since they stopped the whole Chase U thing. But it's also weird because we got a teaser about Lucha Underground, which I think I looked up. TKO Holdings has the rights to the name. So it's like, are these people truly being released, or are they being released because their contract is about, like, because like a current WWE contract would have like, you got to work X amount of days, but if Lucha Underground were to come back under its format that made it famous, you don't need to hire these people for dates. You could just hire them for what, like a couple weekends or whatever to do all the taping. So could a lot of these people be released from their current deal to be re-signed under a different deal where a lot of these characters would probably shine more in the old like Lucha Underground format of recorded a consistent storyline for the whole season, and that season being like what, like four or 5 months long on like a weekly show. And that all you need all these people for is to work like a couple weekends. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping for that too, especially for like the Wyatt stuff. Like the Wyatt stuff would fit so much better in a Lucha Underground style, because you can keep that. You can have that have mystical powers and stuff, and it works. Or it could just be releases because WrestleMania didn't make them as much money as they were hoping, and now they're like, oh, we gotta get rid of people so we can make money because shareholders over everything. Fuck the people who watch.
Can I help you?
Shareholders are the only thing that matters. Because I would love to know of how many of the celebrities that they constantly show at the events, how many of them are like actual like
What can I do for you?
big shareholders?
Be careful.
Because wouldn't it be something if all the celebrities were being fed actually just have big stake in the company?
Need help?
Alright, we're gonna start with this one. As commander of the Night Watch, it is my sworn duty to protect the citizens of Darkshire. Stormwind has retracted their commissioned guards from their posts here, leaving us to our own devices. If you feel worthy of the task, we need your help. Assist the Night Watch by venturing forth into tranquil gardens just south of Darkshire and slay 8 skeletal warriors and 6 skeletal mages. The undead threat must be thwarted.
Be careful.
Oh, that's right. We're not high enough in
King's honor,
cooking
friend.
for some of the quests. Hey. Blessing of Kings. If only these paladin buffs were longer.
Good day to you.
Alright, what do we got here? That can go. That journal there, that can go. These we picked up to sell. Forgot about doing this. We do need to be careful, though. Certain abomination is out and about at the moment. And we definitely don't want to accidentally run right into that. Okay, certain quest item. No.
Daylight's burning.
Dang it. Well, let's grab this quest up here. We'll have to keep an eye out
Light be with you.
for a bronze tube. My gnomish friend Cog has promised to help me build a device which will let me peer towards the stars. A truth exists beyond magic that can explain the strange transformation in the forest. Bring to me a bronze tube made by a skilled engineer. That's the first step according to Cog's blueprint.
Light bless you.
Which we could get lucky to find on a engineering supply vendor. That it could be like at this end where you can get so. Because it's one of those things too, though, that even if we have to buy one, I always think of when it comes to stuff to complete quests that you have to buy. If there was a get XP button for money, would you press it? And if so, how much money would you be willing to spend for that experience? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go run back. Well, not run back, but we're gonna fly back to.
Farewell.
Okay, so that add-on doesn't really work as well as I thought it was going to. But yeah, let's hope that maybe some of these people are being just released from their current iterations of contracts into maybe something different. Although I'm sure there's going to be some, even if it's for a Lucha Underground revival, I'm sure there's still going to be some people who are let go just because they were going to be let go anyways because they haven't been used lately to begin with. I got a feeling that WWE dropped the ball on the Wyatts because a certain company that owns all this stuff decided to stick their nose into creative, and they probably don't understand the Wyatts and the fact that they kind of need to you kind of just need to feel what makes sense and not pre-plan it all. so while we are here, we're gonna put up these our 40 bronze bars we made. And I think we're just gonna go see if anybody's got a bronze tube for sale for preferably, hopefully, under like a gold or something like that. If it's over that, then it's gonna be a little iffy. Because at this level, it just feels a little overpriced. So let's put these up. It's gonna be three gold, 16 silver if these if those sell. Let's go. Let's just look it up. Bronze tube. Oh, 2 silver. Oh, god damn it. Well, fine. We'll buy the stack of 10. Hey, look at that. Buyer for one set of the bronze bars already. Okay. Well, we'll have to make a little bit of our money back on these tubes because we need to keep one. I don't need 10 of them. Although the funnier thing would be to actually hold on to them, go back where we were, and just ask if anybody wants to buy one and sell it for more than what the auction house was. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go sell 9 of them back. That way we should keep 1. Now we have our 1 for the quest. We're not missing any spells, are we? No. Okay, so 20. All right, so level 24 is about to be a big one. The adorable Scholar Society. Hey, this is like one of the very few guilds I think I've seen try to recruit via a whisper first instead of just invite. Still at that point where we're not really playing this character enough. I'd have to kind of just not stream it anymore to be okay with being in a guild. The Sister Guild of the Adepts Scholar Society, a server day 1 raiding guild. That's not a bad way to do things, though, is have your raiding guild, but then have, like, a leveling guild where you can pull new people from if they seem like they, 1, want to raid, or 2, are good at playing. But, yeah. Alright, let's get back. We got that quest. We got the quest done. So basically, we're gonna be returning what, like just under 3 silver in for. Let's see how much. I forget how much experience this quest is gonna be. Considering we're not at a point where they show you what how much experience a quest is gonna give you. Oh, that's a silver vein over there, though. Odds are that silver vein is going to be gone before I try to, like, run over there to get it. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's see. What's this going to give us? Like I said, we spent a few silver on this.
What can I do for you? Be careful, or the Alliance.
Oh, whoops. I didn't even read it. Oh, well. We got 2,000 experience for that. According to Cog's blueprint, what I need now is a way to reflect light. I remember a woman by the name of Mary who became well known around these parts for always carrying a looking glass. Perhaps you can track Mary down and see if she might lend us a reflective surface for this project. I believe she once resided in southern Duskwood.
Go with honor, friend.
about to say Darkshire. That's wrong. That's the name of the town. Raven Hill. We should probably make sure we grab that one.
Greetings.
Is that all for
Need
you?
help?
Nope, you're the Worgen class. We're not worried about that
Light
yet.
be with you. Be careful.
Raven Hill. Something's amiss at Raven Hill, Colarra. Calor swears that someone or something is haunting the building there. 2 nights running, he noticed the shadows moving. In the third before that, he says he saw a light in one of the windows. If, as you say, you care about the safety of Duskwood, find out what monster haunts in Raven Hill.
Safe travels.
Alright, I think we can grab
Light
all these,
bless you.
actually. There was an old man who used to come into town to buy supplies rather frequently. But I haven't seen him for quite some time now. He lives out in a shack overlooking Raven Hill Cemetery, if I remember correctly. Perhaps you should go see if something is amiss.
Farewell.
Do you know Sven? Now, there is a man who does the work of the light. He and his followers keep a camp at the northwestern edge of Duskwood. Unfortunately, because they are so few, they cannot even spare a man to fetch supplies from town. Will you deliver these supplies to him? Sure.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, so we got all the reasons in the world to go to the western side. Oh, hey, somebody bought that pad. Somebody bought that pattern we put up. Alright. Also, fingers crossed that we still find that silver. That's a copper node. I'll grab this copper node. Not that we're gonna get any. It's gonna be a pain in the butt because these guys are 3 levels above us. As I think about it, I think that node was on the ridge line just past these guys. See if we can get lucky, maybe like this. Got a druid over here. Hopefully the druid's not a miner. Copper node as well. That node wouldn't be this far south anyways, so I don't know why I ran this way, because the flight point doesn't come from down here. We need to kind of head more north, and then we might as well head it all the way across the zone on this, like, northern side. I'm thinking somebody already got the silver. That's an iron. That's not gonna... It's not gonna help us right now. We don't have... We're not even really that close to being able to get iron. That's Wolf. No, go away, Wolf. Leave me alone. I can bother with you later. Yeah, kind of figured. Either that or I ran the complete wrong way. I got another copper. Actually, maybe we were that far south. Oh, well. It's probably actually still there because we're actually at the wrong spot. Hey, the other set sold. Alright, game, it'd be nice to find tin ore up here. Yep, there we go. There's a tin vein. Silver would also be fine. Tin's good because at least this is yellow. Silver would be better because that'll be orange as well as, I think, even orange to smelt it. Plus, if we can keep making, if we make more stacks of bronze, we can get like a, what is it, like a gold, what is it, gold 30? Gold, 1 gold, 30 silver per stack. Alright, time to cut through. Hopefully we don't have to fight any of these spitters. Close your eyes for a while if you have arachnophobia.
What can
Hello,
I do
Mr.
for you?
Abercrombie. Elaine, Caravan. Oh yes, of course, the caravans. No, nothing's wrong, but it's hard for me to go into town now. The roads are dangerous, and I'm not getting any younger. Maybe you can do an old man some favors.
Safe travels. Hey there.
Ow, what is a poor old man to do? I need some supplies from Darkshire, but the village is so far away, and I am so old and feeble. I would never make the trip. Can you go to Darkshire and bring me back some ghost hair thread? You can get it from Madame Eva at her home on the Darkshire Square.
Have a good one.
Sure. Sounds like a plan. At the same time, if you're so old and feeble, why are you living in a in a shack this far away from town anyways? Yoink, free skin. Not every day that you see a wolf pet for a hunter. I think that'll become a little bit more. I think that'd be a little more common in like Lich King. All right, so now we got this guy. We got Sven over here. As well as this quest for Mr. Lars.
King's honor, friend. For the Alliance.
Here's your supplies. These supplies will be most useful. The aid of the caravan family is always appreciated. Here is a little something for your trouble.
Be careful.
Thank you.
Light be with you.
I used to work one of the farms to the southeast until dark riders from Deadwind Pass descended upon my farm and slaughtered my family when I was away. When I returned, I saw a shadowy figure skulking near my barn, burying something. He fled before I could catch him, and I couldn't linger, for I was hot on the heels of the Dark Riders. So I never discovered what was hidden. If you can find that what that shadow figure buried, I would be grateful. The hiding spot is behind the old stump near my barn.
Go with honor, friend.
You need something?
Yeah. Sven and I have dangerous days ahead of us. What with the necromancer to the east and all, and out here alone as we are, we have to hunt for our own food. Seems every time I'm heading back to camp with some meat on me, starving or rabid dire wolves come out of the forest wanting a bite. It goes without saying, living out here is dangerous work. But if you can rid us of some of those wolves, we'd have an easier time of it. They mostly prowl north and east of here, near the river.
See you around.
Alright, that's 12 starving wolves and 8 rabid ones. I guess we can worry about these while we continue our southern trek. Ow, I just realized we don't have a weapon buff on. positive thing is definitely lots of skins, because it's that's 20 wolves total, and that's not including the extra ones we all end up fighting on the way. Extra 80 health, huh? I know what I really need on my bar. Really should actually have a current rank of Earth Shock just for each time we get Shamanistic Focus.
Hello.
No, please don't kill me. It's just me. Jitters. They're everywhere. I can't escape that. Monsters in Ravenhill? No. Couldn't be. Only harmless jitters.
See you later. How are you?
I've been stuck hiding in this ghost town for weeks, and I haven't eaten anything but grubs and weeds. I need some decent food, and I'm willing to trade well for it. Bring me a feast, and I'll pay you handsomely. I heard Chef Grual at the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire makes very good dusky crab cakes.
Safe travels.
Okay, sounds good. So what we're gonna do... So we're gonna go head over to Westfall. I'm gonna go get that flight point at Sentinel Hill. Fly all the way back to Darkshire, because I believe this Jitters quest is gonna net us needing to kill spiders in the same area that we're gonna be fighting these wolves. Not to mention, we're gonna need this flight point for the for another quest from here that we didn't even pick up. The Legend of Legend of Stalvan. Even though that's a red quest, I should have picked that quest up. Just
Looking for something specific?
up here. Anything that sells for quite a bit that we want to take a chance on? And not really.
Safe travels.
Something specific. Have a good one.
Hey there.
Hello, Thor.
See you around.
I definitely know we're on more than a 6 silver deficit. I think we're on like a few gold deficit, maybe. what's our one-handed skill sitting at? Maces is all the way down at 9, so we haven't even kept up with these at all. Axes is 1. Still have quite a few levels though before dual wield, so it's not the worst deal. I think, yeah, we won't have dual wield until like level 40-ish. It'd either be 40 or 41. Be kind of up to me what I decide to pick up first.
Greetings. Safe travels.
Ah, ghost hair thread is what you need, is it? I'm afraid I have none in stock, but I can make some for you if you can supply the ghost hair.
Go with honor, friend.
There is a poor, sad spirit, Blind Mary, who haunts an old farmhouse in the hills south of Darkshot. Here, take this spectral comb and ask Blind Mary to comb her hair. Then bring back the comb and I will glean from it the ghost hair I'll need for the thread. And take care, for dark things now lurk near that house.
Farewell.
Give me
Light bless
this
you.
one. Last night, a horrible disturbance rippled through my veins. I sensed that my granddaughter, Alyssa, was in great danger. I consulted the cards and death stared up at me from the table. After taking a long journey through a dark trance, I was able to uncover a clue to this terrifying mystery. A man came to me, the name of Stalvan. Seek out the clerk in the town hall and see if you can find out more about this character. I fear for us all.
Be careful. Light bless you.
Not worried about that one at the moment, because then we'll just have a million things in our inventory.
Good day to you.
Hello, clerk. Or I should say, Daltrate. Yes, Madam Eva
Have a
sent
good one.
us. Stalvan, eh? Let me check the town registry. Stalvan. Let's see. Ah, here we go. I have a record of a Mr. Stalvan Mistmantle. The last recorded address is the Moonbrook Schoolhouse. My, talk about outdated. Do me a favor, will you, friend? If you happen to go out to Moonbrook, let me know if you get any update on this fellow. I like to keep the records clean.
See you later.
Nothing in our mailbox yet.
Greetings.
You need some crab cakes, do you? Well, I might be able to cook some up for you.
Be careful.
I'll let you in on a little secret. Dusky crab cakes are really made from spider legs. I know it's a bit disgusting, but the cakes have a nice tangy flavor and makes great snacks. Bring me gooey spider legs and I'll whip you up a few of them. I hear venom web spiders are a good source. They nest to the north between the foothills and the river.
For the Alliance.
So we'll try to see if we can get what we need from those spiders themselves, while we also fight them wolves. Which I believe we can find a lot of these starving wolves up this way as well. Definitely a good job with the zone and the music, like kind of adding to the creepiness. Definitely could use this zone to do like a World of Warcraft version of Silent Hill. My Mr. Spider, come over here. Please, I could use some gooey legs. That way we don't have to possibly buy them. Well, if the quest is accurate, then the spiders we really want are the purple ones over here. Yeah, we'll just do that, and mana up. You're gonna come attack me. That's a decent pack distance. I don't know where this guy came from. Alright, well, we got our first gooeys. Yeah, because these are, at the moment, possibly auctioning for 6 silver each. I'd rather hopefully find all of them. Now what we got here? You know what? Cloth. Potentially, how much? Oh, hello. No, mister. Maybe 24 silver? I don't necessarily want to go, you know, we're not going to go too much further that way. Hey. Got a third of our spider legs. Oh, there we go. That's half of our legs.
I need to get closer.
Too bad you just can't pick all of the spider's legs all at once. Actually, let's just use our racial and we like never use. nature resist shield. It's an interesting thing to exist at all. Not even special. It's not even special looking, but it's definitely a special shield. Yeah, did not need to do that yet. Yeah, you would crit on the last hit. It's just like Pokemon get crits when you don't need them. It'd be like one hit from winning the battle anyways, and then the game would be like, here, have a crit. Alright, come on, game. We want gooey spider legs, not crunchy ones.
Not enough mana.
That's like the lowest in mana we've been in a while. I think we got somebody else on this side kind of doing the same thing. Except they seem to hopefully just be fighting the wolves. Mr. Spider, stop! He's trying to, like, get behind me. Always happens with the spider. It always happens with every quest, it seems, in this. You'll get a few of what you need quickly, and then like the last half is just a slog. Until you kind of complain about it, then the game's like, okay, we'll stop you from complaining. We'll give you one. I don't want to wander too far, though. Need to wander a distance for the wolves, but I don't want to be too far away from town for the spiders. Alright, that's the rabid ones. Alright, it seems like they're onto something where these purple spiders seem to have the better drop rate. Rabid wolf, not worried about that. I will take the free skin now. And looking for a group for Darkshire quests. I'm trying to think if I think there's like I guess a couple quests that you need a group for sure. All right, just a couple more spitter legs. Of course, the spider legs are going to be the biggest pain in the butt, only because we need an item versus these wolves where we just got to kill them. Well, let's see. What do we all think's gonna happen first? Are we gonna kill all the wolves that we need, or are we gonna actually get the spider legs? And I promise not to go out of my way to intentionally try to make one happen over the other. We'll just play the game of if we see it, we gotta kill it. So I can't just run around and be like, hey, I'm just gonna skip all the spiders because you think we're gonna get the spider legs. Well, there's our classic get a crit at the end. Although with the shaman, that's just going to become even more common later when we get up to Wind Fury weapon. We'll get Wind Fury procs when an enemy's almost dead. Seems just to be a lot of wolves spawn, so I think it's obvious we're gonna get the wolves first. Can't exactly get spider legs if all the spawns are wolves.
It's too far away.
Oh, we're running out of backspace. Alright, we got a couple of spiders here, so if we end up with spider legs from both of these, then the spiders win. Anything else? Oh, we gotta get another wolf over this way. And a spider, okay. Start actually trying to remember to use our racial heal. I guess all these spiders just don't actually have legs, despite them being there. Well, I guess we can say our spells are just destroying the legs so that they're not usable. I think there might be some spawns over this way. No. Okay, so there is, but it's a Red Ridge spider, so those aren't gonna help. Okay, well, we're not in a town, so I don't trust taking a break anywhere that's not like a town or a camp. But hey, at least we get this goblin right here for
I got the best deals anywhere.
For trading with. Anything we want to just get rid of. I don't recall those being used for much. And so many other spider legs.
Hurry back!
Look at that. 18 silver worth of gray items. This part of this song here reminds me of the White Six song from like when they first debuted. Hi, Mr. Green Recluse. Will you surprise us and give us a gooey spider leg? Of course not. Wishful thinking. Not that it really matters or anything, but I swear I thought I heard somebody getting onto a Elec mount. Thought I heard something sound like an elephant. Dang it, I just want this last spider leg. It's way more important than getting these last couple starving wolves. All right, Mr. Spider. Oh, maybe not actually, because we get another spider right ahead. Actually, there's plenty of spiders for the chance of the spiders to win. I think most of the wolves that are here are rabid ones. Oh, there's the spider leg. Now we just need one more wolf. Alright, here we go. We want just the starving wolf. Alright, well that worked its way out. Surprisingly, the spiders win, only because there were so many spiders between us and the next wolf. Alright, Chef, we're back. We got the spider legs, and we also have wild stitches here, so let's be careful.
King's honor.
Probably just gonna
Light bless you.
take out the whole town. Ah, yes, a nice clutch of legs you have there. I was about to say eggs. Let me just get these seasoned with my secret spices. No looking. And get them to skitter it on a skillet for a while. And although dusky crab cakes are my specialty and I won't give out the recipe, here's the recipe for a dish that's almost as good. It's just a gooey spider cake.
For the Alliance.
Hey, we got to level 24. And here we are. Crab cakes a la Grawl. Return, and then we just turn into jitters.
Honor, friend.
Alright, now we'll be able to get increased attack speed for 3 swings after we deal a crit, which is going to make critting on the last hit even more. Can't believe it. Oh, because we had a level 70 here. Okay. Good job, sir. Thank you for taking care of that
How
menace.
are you? See you around.
Oh, got some mail.
It's too far away.
Oh, just got the core stone. Okay, so we need to go over to.
Hello.
We'll go over to Sentinel Hill. So while we're doing that, we're gonna get up. We're gonna take our. Actually, I think we're just gonna run around, turn in a lot of this stuff, and yeah, kind of blew pretty far past that break. That it just feels a little weird to end up giving you a break and then us continuing for like another half hour. So I think what we'll do is we'll run around, turn in these quests and whatnot. We're about to spend a decent chunk of money because we're talking 35 silver per spell here. We go. We got eight skills here to go through. So bear in mind, they won't actually be 35 because that's without rep discount. So we got 2 gold, 80 silver worth of spells, which will probably be brought down to like 2 gold. It's still gonna be like 2 gold worth of spells, I think, even with our revered with Exodar. So we're gonna go run over first before we turn in these other quests. We're gonna go run over to the schoolhouse in Moonbrook. Now, wonder if we have totems up, if we can dodge the potential curse. But I got a feeling probably not. I think we'd have to be way higher level and have, not even way higher, it's just, we'd probably want to have ground and totem be the only way to dodge it. And who's gonna wait that long for this quest? But hey, we'll see if this works. Nope, whoops, I did not read it.
Target.
Or the Banshee there could just not cast the spell. Yeah, so now we just got to bring that over. Alright, so obviously we'll hit Jitters first, then we'll run up to Lars. Yeah, so it'll be our next 5 points, Flurry. And then Spirit Weapons, because we're obviously going to need that to even get to Dual Wield, but that'll give us the ability to parry. Reducing the threat from our attacks is meaningless to us unless we were grouping with with people. And then we'll get elemental weapons, put a point here into improved weapon totems. We'll get our 3 points here, reducing our mana cost for our instant cast shaman spells, and making it where our spell damage and healing will be raised by our attack power. Oh, jitters.
Need something?
Colarra, you're here. Do you have my food? Yes, we do.
Have a good one.
Ah, thank you, Colarra. Those really hit the spot. And here, please, let me pay you for these.
Safe travels.
Thank you. Not a lot of experience from you, though. I'll take the 12 silver. We're about to essentially go on a skill shopping spree. Like the one thing about shaman is how often you just have to go on a spending spree because of totems. Ooh. Nope. Can we get that without the spider giving a crap? Nothing like nothing like a respawn right in front of us. You know, the other great thing about Ghost Wolf is, unlike regular mounts,
What can I do for
at
you?
least when we hit water with this, we don't get dunked out of it. Oh, good. You thinned out that pack quite a bit, and without those wolves nipping at our heels, we can bind our minds to deal with Morbid Fell. Here, take some of these flash bundles. They make them in town, and a lot have been donated to Sven to help with his cause.
See you around.
Alright, well, that's it for these guys for now. Alright, so the easiest way to get back to Darkshire is going to be to run back to Sentinel Hill, hit that flight point, go back. Guess while we're on this side, we probably... Oh. Actually, it doesn't even matter which side we come at Sven's quest from, because it's like that farm is like halfway. But the best thing we probably do is hit that farm and then run down to Stranglethorn, just to get that flight point. Copper node here, okay.
Hello.
Alright, Thor. Send us to Darkshire. You know, actually, this add-on makes no sense, because I'm still having to hit things twice. So it's like, what's the difference if I have to right-click off my spell and then hop on? Unless there's something in the add-on options. No, there's no options for this. Alright, landing. We be landing soon. Actually, just keep... Maybe we'll just keep running around. What we'll do is we're just gonna keep running around doing this. Doing the, Stalvan quest.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
I don't care if you're out of range. So we got one gold, 53 silver off of the... each stack of bronze bars.
How are
Hi,
you?
sir, we're back. Ah, I remember you. You're the one who was asking about that Stalvan fellow. Did you ever find what you were looking for? Well, here's a letter.
Have a good one.
Interesting. So the chap did spend some time in Moonbrook after all. It is rather odd the letter never got delivered. Nonetheless, I shall update the registry.
Safe travels.
Oh my. Must have missed this the first time. In the registry right beneath the first address for Stalvan, there's another one listed. Only partially scratched out. Looks like he was headed to Lion's Pride Inn over in Goldshire. Might want to check there.
See you later.
Alright, well, I'm beginning to think that you're just gonna... that for some reason, we're just gonna be sent all over the place.
Well met.
On a good note, we
Safe travels.
need to go to Stormwind anyways. At least I believe there's a shaman trainer there. Flap, 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 flap. Mr. Griffin, could you fly? I wish I could just jump off. I wish that feature was in this, where we flew closer to the ground so that you could jump off if you were near where you needed to get to. So we could have just hit the, I could just hit the microphone. That could be the first thing. But we could have jumped off right at Goldshire. That would have been fun. Okay, well, while we're here as well, I am outside. Just take 10 years for the packet to get back to the server to say that I'm outside. Okay, let's see. Now we're keeping that. Where's the... You know what, let's see if we can get anything for this shield. Probably far more likely for these, for this belt to sell. Alright, well, the Goldshire, we definitely go. Also hoping that my memory isn't deceiving me and that there is possibly a shaman trainer down here. Oh, there is. Couldn't remember if this shaman trainer was put in the Bird of Crusade expansion or if this was added in the Wrath of the Lich King. Alright, so new, so 29 silver per. So this is gonna effectively cost us. We got 8 times. Let's just say 30. Let's just say 30. Just round it up. So it's going to be about 2 gold, 40 silver when we're all said and done with this. Yeah, frost resist totem. We got a new lightning shield, rock biter, stone skin, new strength to earth. Ancestral spirits, that's our revive and heal.
Favor the road traveled by few.
Alright, for the most part, we don't actually have to add much to our bar. And that rock biter. Lightning shield for sure. We don't have... Oh, I keep leaving poison on me. I keep forgetting that we have the ability to cure that stuff. Oh, that's right. Heal. Heal and wave. Yeah, heal and wave is doing about half of our... Alright. Well, for this session, although our session only starts from when we did the slash reload, I think. Maybe the session restarted when we went AFK. That's so fun to see some people who put maybe some thought into their name by having a character have like a name that sounds like a name, and then you have other people who just become silly with their character names. Oh, I didn't even think. We should have, I need to put some light leather up for sale. That's the pattern. Alright, so then the next thing we should get in our mailbox should be from, I think the other stack of bronze.
You need something?
Sorry, sir, I
Have a good
completely
one.
ran by you. Stalvon. Sure, sounds familiar.
Safe travels.
The name Stalvon rings a bell. I remember now. Many years back, on a stormy night, a messenger came in seeking refuge for the night. Near the stroke of midnight, the man ran down the stairs screaming, his face pale with fear. Still wearing his bedclothes, he disappeared into the downpour. In his haste, he forgot his letters in the chest upstairs. He never returned for them. One remains from that Stalvon fellow, intended for the Canal District in Stormwind. Help yourself to it.
See you around.
Oh, don't mind if I do. How many pages? Oh, it's just 2. Okay. We can read this letter. Dear noble sir. Let's just... Yeah, I am outside. I'm just trying to make this faster. Okay. Word of your need for a tutor for your children has traveled to me here in Goldshire, where I take up temporary residence in the Lion's Pride Inn. Due to the unfortunate state of events in the region, I was forced to abandon my post as headmaster of the Moonbrook Schoolhouse. Please accept my application to serve as tutor for your offspring. Headmaster Quillian of the Academy can speak to you of my abilities if necessary. I shall travel to meet you in person when the winter rain subside and the roads are suitable for travel once again. Until then, Stalvon Miss Mantle of Silverpine. Oh, of course. If I just waited a little bit, we could have had our next thing that was sold. There's the other bronze bars. Possibly 25 silver, we'll see. Anything else really? It's 40 silver for the copper. Okay. Well, we are at 63 out of 75 for a seat. So why don't we swing by the first aid trainer? Because we do got to run all the way to the west anyways. Where's your
Well
quest? Oh,
Be careful.
go to the library. Yep, somebody bought the Murloc fins. All right, ma'am, what can you
Need help?
teach me? Just journeyman. Oh, we need. We're one. Not one. We're 7. It's not even 7. I cannot count. We need quite a few. We need 17.
Go with honor, friend.
We need 17 points. Quite a bit of cloth, to be honest. Okay, guess no matter what we do, we're gonna have to go over bridge anyway, so let's just run this way. Okay, if I remember right, we're gonna want to do a little of this. What have you got there? Let me take a look at that.
Be careful.
You've got some nerve bringing this here.
For the Alliance.
My father was the caretaker of the estate long before I was. He had to mop the blood up after the massacre. But that's neither here nor there. The last funds of the Flint Ridge Trust have dried up. Now the last of the family possessions are headed for auction. Blame the tax vultures. I guess if you're really itching to learn more, you're free to look through this junk. Who knows what you might find.
See you later.
Okay, well, that was kind of a bit of a waste. Inside the crate, you find various objects, musty heirlooms, a family portrait, a few hunted trophies, and some old books. Near the bottom, underneath the ceramic vase, you uncover a torn journal page. We're gonna fight this guy anyways, just for the just for the little bit of experience. Oh, did it not?
It's too far away.
Okay, whatever. Give me. That's us needing to go. I know where we need to go, but does the page tell us? Okay. Giles, the boy, seems a bit rambunctious and will be a challenge to educate. However, the elder daughter Tiloa seems exceptionally smart. Couldn't help but to notice her captivating beauty as well. She's on the cusp of womanhood now. Supposedly, the Lord has arranged her marriage for next year. But I digress. This week, I will accompany the family to their summer cottage near the Eastvale logging camp in Elwyn, close to the Red Ridge Mountains. I hope to write more while there. Alright, though. I think that is where we will leave off Colarra and her story at the moment. Well, not much of a story, but more of a, I guess, the MMO thing of, hey, we're nobody. We're just here to help everybody with their random garbage at this point. We're not really a hero yet in any way or form. So, I'll say thank you all for being here. If you missed any of this, you'd be able to catch this stream over on our YouTube, JMan00131 over there. If you've made it to this part from YouTube, please give us a like, a comment, subscribe if you enjoyed yourself. You can always catch us live on our Twitch, JMan00131 over here on Twitch. We're live most nights, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So, but until then, have a great night, everybody. Have a great night, have a great day, whatever, you know. All that lovely stuff. Until next time. Bye.